The New York Knicks playoff run has sadly come to an end. What a season it was. They lose in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Indiana Pacers. They lose last year in the semifinals to the Pacers in 7 games, and now Knicks fans hate the Pacers more than they ever have. And this was a special team. They showed how New York tough they were. They showed grit. Taking down the Celtics, the defending champs, was massive. And there's a reason fans celebrated outside 7th Ave for that. It's been a quarter of a century since they had made the Eastern Conference Finals. This is a franchise starving for a champion, starving for a winner. And when you got a sniff of them getting oh so close, it was time to celebrate. And you can't knock this fan base for being happy about it. I know the fan base and people may mock them, but that was a big moment taking on the Celtics. Unfortunately, they couldn't take down the Pacers. And this team was special, and they kept me coming back like the Mets did. I got laid off end of August. My lease ended in the same week. I was in Astoria in Queens for 10 years. I loved it. Didn't want to leave. Kind of got forced out in the Philly, South Jersey area now with my dad. And it's a different life. I don't dislike it here. I don't hate it, but I miss New York every day. And, it's a bit of a trek to go there and back, there and back. And I was honored to do it for this Knicks team. And they kept me coming back. And they brought me so much joy. And just like the Mets, when I kept coming back for that playoff run, they were 2 wins away from winning the National League and going to the World Series. The Knicks are 2 wins away from winning the Eastern Conference and going to the NBA Finals. So both orange and blue skies are gray today, and we were right there. And, they got me through a lot, the Mets team. The Knicks got me through a lot. I hope to move back to New York, hopefully by the fall, but you just never know with the way the world is right now and what's going to happen and what the next day is going to bring. So today we wake up thinking, when's the next game? Well, there is no next game until next season. And it hurts. It hurts not planning a trip for the NBA Finals, to American Whiskey for a watch party, to the Garden maybe for a game, to the Garden for a road game watch party. They were electric. They were magical. And unfortunately, they're no more for this year. And it hurts. It stinks today. I'm a little emotional thinking, I'm not coming back to watch these New York Knicks, because this team was fun, man. And this is why we love this city. It's New York or nowhere. It's New York forever. It's the greatest city in the world. And, despite all the losing over the decades, it's always go New York, go New York, go. Let's go Knicks. We'll see you next season.